What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG, and here we are. We're at the end of June of 2023. Lord of the Rings has come out. It has absolutely dominated the conversation and dominated the market as well. And it's been a fun month, though. I really enjoyed it. Before Lord of the Rings came out, I got to experiment and open up some different stuff that I hadn't seen or opened up in a while. Then Lord of the Rings came out. It's obviously been a smashing success. So I wanted to end the month on a fun note, and that's going to be Spiral Remastered. So for those of you who have been watching my channel for a little longer, you know already, you've heard this before, but since I returned to Magic in 2019, Spiral Remastered is probably my favorite set. I've opened up a lot of Modern Horizons 2 on this channel, and that's a set I really enjoy as well, but Spiral Remastered sort of takes the cake for me as a set that I really enjoy opening. It has a nostalgia factor for me. It's got a little bit of everything, and it also has some sweet chase cards in the form of those retro foil or those time-shifted foils. So we're going to open up some of this today. We'll talk a little bit about pricing and where things are at. Lord of the Rings had some reprints that came from this set has some cards that have been reprinted since in Lord of the Rings, and that has affected the pricing a little bit. But we'll talk about that. With that being said, why don't we go ahead and dive on in and let's crack some packs. Good old TSR. So as of the filming of this video, I did mention that, I'll say it this way, Lord of the Rings has dominated everything. A lot of money in the market is flowing towards that product, and it is impacting virtually everything else. To the point where I think basically most product, sealed or singles right now, is down. And that's okay. I don't mind that. So this set particularly has reprints. It has Urborg, Gemstone Caverns, and I feel like there's one other one that I'm missing that were reprinted recently, Yawgmoth and Dominaria Remastered, but it also still has some fun stuff in it. So it has driven down the price of the value of the boxes. I think we're about 240 is out there right now. That's about the average. Way down from its high, but still up from the original price point, the original release point. For me, that was a clear signal that I should just go out and buy some more. So I did. All right, we will start off with our first rare or mythic, and it is a Benelish Commander. Okay, little suspend action, mechanic I really dig. Past in Flames is our time-shifted card. So, as I mentioned, so the chase factor in this set is definitely the time-shifted foil rares. On average, you get about one per box. I have seen as many as 3 come out of a single box, but I have also seen some 0 boxes out there, and boy, does that feel real bad. I should not even say this out loud, but I have never opened up a 0 box. I came real close recently, where literally the last pack in the box is the one that had the time-shifted foil in it. Mythic, Akroma, Angel of Fury. So the mythics in this set are not outside of like Gemstone Cavern, and I guess to a degree, like Akroma's Memorial and Sliver Legion have some value, but the mythics really aren't the chase in this set. And so, it's weird to not be mythic hunting per se. This is a card that I find to be a lot of fun, but it's just not very valuable. It's a card I love, honestly. I have a bunch of these, and I'm happy about it. Ancient Strings as our time-shifted card. But it itself doesn't carry a lot of value. It's kind of a want mythic. Also, there are no collector boxes for Spiral Remastered, which is kind of an element that I enjoy. So the foils do have some actual rarity to them as well, because you're only getting a handful of foils per box. You're averaging about one rare mythic foil per box, and one time-shifted foil. Rare is a Venser, good old Venser. Everyone likes Venser, usually like $1 or $2. Banishing Light as the time-shifted card, and a foil common Deadly Grub after that. So if you hit some of the foil more desirable, even a common, like we have, Simeon Spirit Guidant is in this set as a common. If you hit like a foil version of that, it's like a $20 foil common. Additionally, the time-shifted cards are pretty sought after as well. People like them. People like the borders on them. There's some really good reprints in there. So they also have some. There's a lot of them that are $3+. Clockwork Hydra. Rare is a Miri the Cursed. After that, a Manifold Key as our time-shifted card. Haven't really hit anything juicy yet. Oh, foil rare. Hey, Glittering Wish. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's obviously not commander playable, wish card. So it kind of loses that commander aspect value, but it is still a really cool wish card. I remember back in the day thinking this card was going to really be something, and it isn't. But it's not bad. It's a rare foil I actually don't see too often, but not going to be like a ton of value. Not going to be one of your more sought after. And yeah, for me, you know, I've said this before and I will say it again. There's a real nostalgia factor for me personally with Time Spiral. It is one of my favorite blocks, Time Spiral block, which is Time Spiral, Planar Chaos, and Future Sight. Probably one of my favorite blocks in MTG history. I played it a ton. Rares, a Porphyro Nodes, or the White Drop of Honey, if you will. Field of Ruin, that's actually a pretty decent time-shifted card. It might be in like the $3 region. I can't quite remember right now. And as I stated at the top of this video, right now what we're experiencing in the sealed and singles market with the eyes on the prize. So there's two things happening. One, Lord of the Rings just came out, obviously dominating conversations and dominating the sealed market opening, right? But another thing we have on the horizon, right around the corner, is Commander Masters. And so people are already anticipating and speculating on what will or won't receive a reprint. Jaya Ballard as our rare, and Time Shifted as an Everflowing Chalice. Cool. Chalice is probably a couple of bucks. I don't think it's at that $3 threshold, but it's a fun card. You know, and so people are speculating on what will get reprinted in Commander Masters, and what this really leads to is all the money, the money flowing into sealed, you know, collector boxes specifically of Lord of the Rings, and not a lot of action in the singles market because people are hesitant to go out and spend a bunch of money right now when we know we're getting another huge reprint set in really just about a month. Rares and Angel's Grace, that is actually a pretty good pull. It's probably in the $3-ish range, but a really, really playable card, a card that I enjoy, so I'll take that. Molten Rain after that as our time-shifted card, and a token after that. So we haven't really hit anything juicy yet. I'm going to be honest. We've hit a mythic, and it was kind of as a value proposition. Womp womp. We hit a foil rare, which was also kind of a womp womp, and we haven't hit anything specifically good out of that time-shifted slot. Although there is a bunch of stuff in that slot that can be pulled, so it's okay. A lot of box left. A lot of ball game left, as they say. Might of Old Crosa, Salt Crusted Step. Reiterate, a card I also like as a good rare reprint. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice. Chalice of the freaking Void. Beautiful time-shifted Chalice of the Void. I love that retro frame on it. This goes straight into my personal collection. I am very, very happy with this pull, and this is right about $50 still, so I will definitely take that. Thank you, Time Spiral Remastered. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that's even going to go right there, front and center. Don't even particularly care about the Glittering Wish, but I'm still going to leave it up there. What the heck. All right, well, that's a good hit for us. Very, very nice. $50 Chalice of the Void. Excellent. Okay. I'm feeling good about things. I'm already much happier. Thick-Skinned Goblin. Trump the Domains. And rare is a Heartwood Storyteller. And Farseek. Cool. Not a bad time-shifted card. This is probably in the $2 to $3 range if memory serves. You know, I am going to throw the Glittering Wish to the side because I just decided I don't really care that much. Here, I'll move things over just a little bit so you can still see it on frame and we still have enough room for everything else. There we go. What else could we hope to pull? So I will say, you know, I mentioned the reprint from Lord of the Rings as well. Not, again, a lot of money not flowing out there in the singles market. A lot of apprehension about spending money considering we're getting another suspected to be big reprint set. Crows and Grip. Drownu Lich Lord as the rare. Epic Experiment. Okay. And we have a foil. It's a foil common. It is a Blade of the Sixth Pride. Beautiful foiling on it. That is a foil common. The recent reprint from Lord of the Rings, so Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth, which is in the set, which was one of the most valuable cards, is still a very valuable card, but at a high, it was like $43. Currently sitting at about $27 after its reprint as a Relic in Realm. Gemstone Cavern, also reprinted as a Relic in Realm, was up to upwards of $60. Currently about $48, $49, so a big downtick, but also relative to how it spiked recently over the preceding months, still pretty high up there in value. Another mythic. What is this? Hypergenesis. That is another Want Mythic. For the life of me, as much as I love this set, I don't understand why this was reprinted in this set, especially at Mythic level. It's basically not playable in any format that you want to play it in, so yay. Stinkweed Imp. You know what's weird is I do not see Stinkweed Imp as a retro frame, as a time-shifted card very often. I don't think it's quite at that $3 threshold, but it's weird. I opened up a fair amount of this and have watched a fair amount of this opening be opened, and I don't see Stinkweed Imp pop up that often. Interesting. All right, so we do have, it's our last pack of column 1. We have hit 2 mythics. You're averaging about 4 per box. And I did mention they are not typically the chase, but so far we have managed to land probably the bottom 2 in value. I take that 2 out of the bottom 3, because I know what the bottom was, and that's Restore Balance. Now that I've said it out loud, it's probably going to come through and haunt me. Hidestone after that. Abrupt Decay, nice. Abrupt Decay is probably a few bucks. This is probably right around that $3 to $4 range. We will take that as a nice time-shifted card. We will definitely take that. On to column number 2. All things considered, Chalice of the Void being in column 1 takes a lot of pressure off the box. It doesn't, it doesn't pay for the box, but it does take a lot of pressure off. At least regardless, I walk away from this box having opened something super cool. Stormcloud Djinn. Riftmark Knight. Rare is another Drownu Lich Lord. Okay, weird. Sure. Time-shifted card is a Gurmag Angler. Okay, Gurmag's probably a couple of bucks. And a token after that. I don't know that Gurmag's actually at the $3 mark. It's probably hovering right around that. But I'm not sure it's quite there. We still have Pongify as a uncommon in this set as well. I think Pongify is still around $3.5, $4. Keen Sense, if you had a foil one of those, that's probably like a $12, $15 card as well. Wipe Away. Premature Burial. Rare is... You know what? I know it was reprinted, and I don't care. Not even a little. I will take it. Urborg, again, still around $28. And this card, when Spiral Remastered first came out, it's been reprinted. It was reprinted in Ultimate Masters. It held value through that. It's a card that sees a ton of play in Commander. It's very sought after. It's going to rebound. I'm not a little upset about it. Plus, I'm going to hang on to it anyway. So, yay for me. I'm cool with this. Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. Very nice pull for us. Tidehull of Sculler after that. And a little token action after that. Cool. Not bummed. All right. So, hopefully, we're still live, question mark, for our time-shifted foil, which is the real wild card. You have time-shifted foils that are like $4. And you have time-shifted foils that are $200 and almost $270. And there's a handful. There's probably like 4 time-shifted foils that are in the $200 neighborhood. All right, Mycologist. Summoner's Pact. Actually a pretty good rare as well. I think this is right around $3, $4. Disdainful Stroke after that as the time-shifted card. And a foil common, Battering Sliver. Be interested to see what sort of slivers get love after Commander Masters comes out, because we already know that we're getting a Commander Masters sliver deck. So I wonder what sort of present slivers will A, have in Commander Masters, and B, how much it might bring slivers back to the forefront of people's minds and how eager people will be to go back and pick up slivers again. All right, Strangling Suit, Bewilder. Uncommon, Keen Sense, good uncommon. Brine Elemental. Premature Burial. Rare is a Dryad Arbor. Nice. I will definitely take me some Dryad Arbor. This is right around $4, I think, question mark. After that, Hollow One. Not quite in the $3 range for Hollow One, but it's actually a pretty sweet card. And a token after that. Okay. Approaching the halfway point through the box. Whiffed on Mythics, but you know what? Hitting a Chalice and a Tomb of Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth still feels pretty good. And we still got a decent amount of box left as well. Man, I'm an Urborg pulling machine. I have pulled out of my last couple of Time Spiral boxes. I think I pulled an Urborg in basically in probably like the last 2 or 3. And then on top of that, I have pulled Cloud Key. Nice. I pulled the Cloud Key. Yes, established. Probably a couple of bucks, a few bucks. Hey, Path to Exile. Nice. I think Path is probably right around $2 to $3 as well. The second foil rare is a Karavek the Merciless. Yeah, sure. Not a value hit there. I think it was also reprinted in Double Masters 2022. Not that people were like pining for it anyway. But as I was saying on Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth, I have also hit it as 2 of the toppers that I opened in recent Lord of the Rings openings as well, in the form of Dead Marshes as a Relic and Realm box topper. There are worse things to be known for pulling. I'll say it that way. All right, Calciderm. Another mythic. It is Teferi, Mage of Zalfir. I'm going to basically call it 0 for 3 on the mythics. The pain point in this set, one of the pain points, small pain points, is, hey, nice, Zulu Port Cutthroat. Actually a pretty good time-shifted card. Is that the mythics aren't overwhelmingly good, but, I mean, man, you do have a Gemstone Caverns out there. You have a less than $10 Tarmogoyf now, but there is also a Chroma's Memorial, which is probably, and what am I thinking? Sliver Legion, which are probably hanging around $20. So, you know, pulling yourself a bunch of mythics that are like under $1 feels kind of bad. Muckdrub. Magus of the Moon. But there we go. Nice. Good old Magus of the Moon. Still hanging at it right around $7. Pretty good value pull. Does see modern play. Mana, Stary, Swift Spear as a pretty good uncommon, or excuse me, time-shifted card as well. Probably, I don't know, I'm going to say a few bucks. Foil common, Strength in Numbers after that. I don't think we've seen a foil uncommon yet, so we should be possibly live for a couple of foil uncommons, which is normally like in the collector box age. You're like, okay, big deal. But again, no collector boxes in this, no set boxes, only draft boxes. So foils are actually kind of special, which makes getting Glittering Wish and Karavik the Merciless all that more painful. All right, Errant Doomsayers, Rift Bolt, Brine Elemental, Harmonize, Shivan Meteor, and rare is a Aeon Chronicler. Okay. Stuff in the wrong pile. Sure, there we go. Sylvan's Scrying, nice. Not bad. Not bad as a time-shifted card. Take that. One more adjustment here, making one more column. I think we're now set up pretty good. I have some room to grow into for our time-shifted cards. Okay. About 3-4 packs left in this middle column. Not killing it, but regardless, walking away with a couple of keepers like a Urborg and a Chalice feels pretty good. Spellburst, Paradise Plume, Ith High Arcanist, and a Trinket Mage as the time-shifted card. All right. Still looking for the time-shifted foil. Hoping to dodge the 0 time-shifted box. They're out there. I've seen them. Feels bad. All right, Thick-Skinned Goblin, Riftwing Cloudscape, Myraboa. Rare is a Slaughter Pact, which is actually kind of a good card. Doesn't quite get the love it deserves, but it's a good card. Mortify after that. Token after that. All right. What else would I be interested in pulling? I don't know. I want to see something. I want to see a fun foil, common or uncommon. It's been a while since I've seen one come out of here. All right. Knight of the Holy Nimbus, Mystical Teachings. Yavimaya Dryad. Rare is a Tomb Stalker. I got to pull at least 1 or 2 of those per box. Feldon of the Third Path as the time-shifted card, and Token after that. There are still some time-shifted cards that are holding up remarkably well also. I think Elvish Mystic, excuse me, I think it's up to like almost $10 just for the regular, the non-foil time-shifted card. Rough and Tumble, also probably like a $10 plus card as a foil. Angel of Salvation as our rare. Grenzo Dungeon Warden as the time-shifted. Uncommon Primal Force Mage. So we did a foil uncommon finally. It's Primal Force Mage. Nothing crazy there. And we now find ourselves in the last column of the box. We should still be live for one more Mythic. And hopefully live for a time-shifted foil as well. All right. I gotta admit though, like all in all, I've pulled some of the most valuable time-shifted cards, time-shifted foils. I think I've pulled like 3 or 4. Hey, Nether Trader. I think Nether Trader is actually like a $4 card. So not upset about that. Consuming Aberration after that as the time-shifted card. And a foil common. Hey, Jorah's Time Bug. Nice. That's actually kind of a cool foil common to get. I think I've pulled probably 3 of the top 5 most valuable time-shifted cards on camera, on channel. So I've been incredibly fortunate with this set, all in all. I hope that just means I'm not due for regression. Shaper Parasite, Outrider, Encore, Dread Return. Rare is a Pulmonic Sliver, Yaha. Time-shifted card is a Fibblethip, The Lost. And a token behind that. All right. Have a couple of good hits. Would like to see a couple more just to kind of put us over the hump. After reprints, it's a little bit tougher to hit, box value, but this set is very, very capable of it. I will say a lot more hinges on it than previously. A lot more hinges on having a decent time-shifted foil. Hey, Stuffy Doll, an oldie but a goodie, not value, but a card I love, has a soft spot for this. Used to play with this card casually all the time. A lot of fun. Good old Stuffy Doll. Bloodbraid Elf is the time-shifted card. And a token after that. All right. Oh, Damnation. Damnation's another mythic. Damnation is at mythic level in this set. And actually still carries some value. Scrib Ranger. Probably like 15, 17 bucks, something like that. Phthisis. Salt Blast. Rare is a Flagstones of Trocaire. This is probably in like the $2 to $3 range. Sorcerer's Spyglass after that. All right, box. We've waited long enough. We're waiting for something juicy. Show us another hit. Please. All right. Giant Dust Wasp. Henchfiend of Ukur. Cloudseeder. Rare Mythic is... one more. Rare Mythic is a rare and is a Greater Gargadon. Not what we were looking for. Time-shifted card is a Zealous Conscripts. A token after that. All right. Here we go. Dreamscape Artist, Storm Entity, Dune Rider Outlaw, Rebuff the Wicked, pretty quality uncommon as well. Rare is a Rada Erdikel, that's not even rare level anymore. Repeal as the time-shifted card, and uncommon is a Shivan Sand Mage as a foil uncommon. Okay, all right. What do we got? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 packs left. We're really going to do this again. We're really going to sweat out the time-shifted foil in the last 6 packs. Don't do this to me, box. Come on, come on, come on. Don't do this to me. All right, Cloudseeder. Lost Oromancers. Sudden Death. Like that is good removal. Split Second is a mechanic I love. All right, Mythic is a Krovax Ascendant Hero. So as far as Mythics are concerned, basically about the worst we could have done. Like, that's really all there is to say about it. Sure, Krovex. Yeah, terrible. Great. A Sigil of the Empty Thrones. And a foil common Fortify after that. Oh, I mean, I know we had some good hits, but those mythics, man. I'm pretty sure that Teferi is probably the most valuable, and that might not be more than $2. Oh, my goodness. All right. 5 packs left, counting the one in my hand. Let's see it. Come on, come on, come on. Or 5th Mythic would be great. Molten Slag Heap. Riptide Pilfer. Harmonic Sliver. Rare is a Boom or Bust. Okay. Waste, actually a fairly decent time-shifted card. And a token after that. Oh my goodness. Yep, box is gonna make me sweat. All right, great. Love these. Dreamscape Artist, Lost Oromancers, Whip, Spine Drake, Sudden Death again. Rare is a Pact of Negation. Nice. Good old Pact of Negation. I think Pact is still holding up right around $10. Always a good pull. Time shifted card is a Bedlam Reveler. And a token behind that. All right, listen, I'll take the Pact of Negation, but I would really like a time shifted foil. Please. Pretty please. Oh, man. At some point, you're kind of due for one, right? You're due for a bad one. You're due for the no box. I'm going through the stages of grieving on camera for you guys to witness right here. Rare, Sudden Spoiling. Card I love. Not a lot of value, but it's a cool card. It's actually probably a couple of bucks. Goblin Engineer. Actually a pretty good time-shifted card. Here we go. It's white. We have a time-shifted retro frame. Johnny's Pridemate. All right. So it is not a valuable card. This is probably this is a low tier. That is definitely a low tier, but you know what? Any box that is not a zero box is one that I call myself fortunate on. Of Johnny's Primate, again, that's not going to be one of your more valuable time-shifted foils, but it's better than a zero box, so there is that. All right, 2 packs left. Interesting box. I mean, there's some good stuff in here, but a lot of those kind of make or break. All right, Lightning Axe. Rare is a Safi Eriksdotter. Treasure Cruise. Actually, it's decent. It's a couple of bucks. I don't think it's quite the $3, but it's a good card. Throw it up top. Last pack. And again, I'm glad it's not a zero time shifted foil box, but yeah, that is definitely not a super valuable hit. All right, here we go. Last pack. Did see a foil back there. Wipe Away. Lightning Axe again. Rare is a Teleria West. Okay. All right. Teleria West is probably a couple of bucks as well. Relentless Rats. Probably in that right around $3 neighborhood. And we end with a foil common as a Sarcomite Mirror after that. That concludes our Time Spiral Remastered box. Mythics. Abhorrent. Terrible. But Retro Frame. A time-shifted Chalice of the Void. Urborg, Pact of Negation. We did hit a Johnny's Primate is a time-shifted foil. Some pretty good rares up top as far as Summoner's Pact, Magus of the Moon, Dryad Arbor. And, we always get $3, $4, $5 valuable time-shifted cards. That's one of the things I like about this set is a lot of the times between having a rare and a time-shifted card, it almost feels like you're getting a 2 rare pack sometimes. So love Time Spiral Remastered. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. And if you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me. And by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, everybody. And be well.